Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Hoedown with Square Dance Caller Dave, where I guarantee you will do-si-do or alaman left with your partner one too many times. First, a couple of updates. The comments on my last video were overwhelmingly in favor of choosing the based first edition booster box over the BMW i8. Not surprising, I guess. It just goes to prove how many of us have a longer-term, almost hoarder-like type of investment view of our Pokemon cards. My only advice, guys, is don't forget to enjoy all the other little things in life along the way. Or stated differently, just remember you could have a lot of fun driving that car for a lot of years while that booster box is tucked away in a safe somewhere. Also, I want to once again quickly highlight my Discord community. If we are going to build something special, which is my promise to all of you, I need you guys to register and hang out there every once in a while. Just this past week, I was perusing listings on eBay when I came across a card which was graded and, in my opinion, priced too low. I let my Discord folks know, and one of them was able to scoop it up immediately. I also plan to offer special buyer discount codes associated with various merchants and, of course, ongoing prize giveaways. So be sure to click on the link in the description below and let me know if you need any help gaining access. My highlighted comment today comes from Chet T, who wrote, "Great video. I wonder if longer comments help the algorithm more. I could always copy-paste the Wikipedia page on Pokemon." Well, this provoked my curiosity to conduct an experiment to determine the answer for Chet. After you like this video, please leave a comment below. Make it as long as possible but coherent, no gibberish, please. And for research sampling population purposes, I will need every single one of you to participate. I look forward to sharing the results of my study with all of you in chat in the not-too-distant future. Now let's revisit a past segment I called How Many Cards Am I Missing? So how many cards am I missing from the Heart Gold Soul Silver Master Set of 260 total cards, including 23 variants? 0. And that's how you play How Many Cards Am I Missing? Let me show you a card. My most recent card acquisition, my most awesome recent card acquisition, goes to this 2010 Heart Gold Soul Silver Pikachu stamped Pokemon Day promo number 78 of 123, which was apparently only available in the Netherlands. It was the final card that I needed to finish my Heart Gold Soul Silver Master Set. All right, well, today's topic I want to talk to you about is investing in Pokemon cards today. If that were my primary focus, what would I be doing? Investing now, not collecting. As I said in my recent video for new collectors, this is just my opinion, but one born of years of investment experience in both the collectibles and stock and bond markets. Please realize I'm not advising you in my professional capacity as a financial advisor, instead as a fellow collector and investor. And I'm going to make this very simple for you. The best investment you can make today is to purchase sealed booster boxes or cases of the latest series issued, like Sword and Shield, Rebel Clash, Sword and Shield, Darkness Ablaze, etc. Period. Now let's talk about why. First, when you buy boxes of the latest or a very recently issued set, you are usually paying something close to the lowest available price you're going to pay. Typically these days somewhere around $90 a box. Yes, there is a chance with oversupply, boxes can fall in price. But if this happens, it typically only lasts for a limited period of time, especially after subsequent sets have been issued and factory production has ceased. And the fact that Pokemon is usually coming out with several sets per year means it is only a matter of time before that factory production is indeed halted. Again, you want to focus on booster boxes or casers rather than any other container with sealed product, like collection boxes, elite trainer boxes, decks, tins, etc. Booster boxes are what future collectors are specifically going to want. While there is nothing wrong with the sealed types of items containing a lesser number of packs, buyers want to typically hunt for a high-value card or cards. They feel like 36 packs in a box are enough to give them a reasonable chance of finding their desired Charizard or whatever card they're looking for. They worry more about collation when buying smaller quantities and having to buy more of those same boxes to accumulate their desired number of packs. Collation in this case meaning they may be concerned that they're just getting packs with the exact same contents if they are buying something like multiple Elite Trainer boxes with each containing only like 8 total packs. And I keep saying booster boxes or cases, because when you break down a case these days from a cost perspective, the price of both is relatively close, so it really doesn't matter. In fact, you are likely more easily able to sell a box as a single way versus the entire case one day anyways. But David, what about older boxes? Well, yes, if I had my choice, they would be my next best option. But many of those boxes have already increased in value quite a bit. I should say really increased in price. So you may not be buying at an optimal price. And the older boxes, which have not increased a lot already, may have a good reason for that. For example, oversupply or not containing the good cards that collectors or whoever is looking for. This is why we want to stick with the newest issued boxes. Of course, the sooner you can identify which cards collectors are actually going after in any set, the better off you'll be in selecting which boxes to invest in. But the thing is, someone like me, who has no idea about the contents of the boxes because I do not open them or follow which cards are in each set, has to essentially spread the risk around. So I just buy one of each of every newly released case and put it away. You can do the same exact thing with the individual boxes. You really don't need to know anything about the actual card contents to eventually make money. A couple of quick clarifications so you don't yell at me later. Yes, there are many other things you could invest in, such as higher price boxes, PSA graded cards, etc. But I like this strategy because it involves the least amount of speculation and risk. Boxes and cards which have escalated in price already may be prone to falling back to previous levels in the future. With this strategy, you really don't have to worry about that. The other advantage, and I mentioned this in a previous video, is that in theory, PSA graded card population numbers can only go up over time as more collectors choose to grade their cards. Whereas box supply numbers can only go down after factory printing is halted and boxes are being opened. And keep in mind, as more and more new collectors and investors enter the hobby, these boxes should only increase in demand. A few quick important notes about buying your booster boxes or cases. First, make sure you specifically ask for double boxing and for the boxes to be packed away from the edges of the outside container. Because distribution supply will invariably continue to go up over time with the increase in hobby demand, condition is going to account for a lot more of a box's value over the course of time. Store the boxes or cases in a way so as not to crush the corners, again to maintain the pristine condition. Try to avoid tax by buying off of eBay if possible. Instead, look for wholesale type larger dealers, some that offer coupons, some offer early pre-sale type of pricing. Every little bit's going to help. Keep a list of bad sellers who don't pack well and send you damaged boxes. Don't buy from them ever again. I cannot tell you how many sellers that I buy 2 boxes, they throw them in an outside box, and they're damaged to heck when they get here. They take no time, and it shows you they just don't care about any of their customers. Don't give them the respect to buy from them again. Keep in mind, though, the one problem buying off of eBay is you will not have that automatic buyer's protection if an item is damaged when received. Next, you should plan to wait a couple of years or more to sell, especially if you need to eventually resell the boxes on an online platform like eBay. Because you're going to need to pay those selling fees like around 13%, so you're going to need the box to go up at least that much just for you to break even. As we say in the financial markets, it's not timing the market that makes you money, it's time in the market. So let me tell you the difference here. If we're looking at a stock like Amazon and today it's $3,000 a share, well, at one point it was $100 or $200 a share. You might want to buy it, you might not, but there's a lot more risk at this price than there was buying at the original price. So when you're buying a newly listed box, a newly issued set, you're buying as low as it has ever been up to that point in time. A lot less speculation and risk, again, as I mentioned earlier. One of the only downsides to the strategy that I'm discussing with you today is the unknown factor of supply or the reprinting capabilities of the Pokemon Company, which is why, again, you should plan to hold the boxes for some period of time to let the supply dissipate. Remember when I said I don't know anything about the contents of the boxes or cases I buy? Well, I don't. So just keep in mind, you're not going to be right on every single box or case you buy. What you need is for two of three of your purchases to work. That's the same thing we say in the securities market. If you buy 3 stocks, you need 2 of 3 of them, if you're buying roughly the same amount in each, to work for you to be successful. Remember that in every case in investing in anything, diversification is a friend. Diversification meaning don't have all of your eggs in one basket. It's always a good thing to protect yourself. You always want to hedge risk in every circumstance. Protection of capital is just as important, if not more important, than making money on your money as well. And finally, budget your money and stay on track. If you're going to buy for investment, just buy boxes and nothing else. Stick with what works, and this works. Don't be thrown off by other things you see in the stores. Keep your money growing to buy your next box and your next case. And today, we're going to finish with Pokemon Poetry Corner. I have the immense privilege of reading one of my kind subscribers, Deadlifting Life's poems. Hopefully I can do it justice. And don't forget, if you'd like to submit a poem or a video of you reading your poem, I will do my best to share it. So here we go. Uno, dos, tres, articuno, zapdos, moltres. The 3 birds we long ago searched for, with a Game Boy in our hand, it certainly was no bore. We looked for each with plenty of Ultra Balls handy, only to hopefully catch them and feed them rare candy. 1, 2, 3, and now we have all 3. Little did we know we were on a legendary catching spree. We have only 1 Master Ball that we didn't waste on a bird, and that alone let us know that bird is not the word. On to the unknown dungeon after we visit the store, and we'll safely catch Mewtwo, then we'll have 1 more. Well, we've come to the end of our time together for today. If you like what I'm trying to do here, please take just a moment, like, comment, subscribe, and maybe most importantly, so we can continue to grow, tell a friend. I will see you guys very soon. Appreciate your time with me. Stay safe, my wonderful friends.